Amazon Route 53 is a powerful domain name system. Let's start with DNS, its foundational concept. Amazon Route 53 is a highly available and scalable cloud-based domain name system, DNS. It maps human-friendly URLs into machine IP addresses, providing a reliable and cost-effective way to route traffic to internet applications. The DNS system ensures that when you type a URL like www.example.com into your browser, it resolves to the corresponding machine IP address, enabling internet functionality. The following are the key DNS concepts. Domain Registrar. Businesses such as Amazon Route 53 and others manage the reservation of domain names, helping users secure unique names for their websites. DNS Records. These are the mappings between domain names and IP addresses. Examples include A records, CNAME records, and NS records, each serving specific purposes for routing and addressing. Zone File. A zone file is a critical component in DNS, containing all the DNS records for a domain, ensuring proper resolution and functionality. Name Server. The name server plays an essential role by translating human-readable domain names into machine-readable IP addresses, enabling seamless communication between users and websites. There are 4 types of name servers that work together to resolve domain names into IP addresses. Recursive Server. This server acts as the starting point, taking the user's query and searching for the answer by contacting other servers. Root Name Server. As the first step in the hierarchy, the root name server directs the query to the correct top-level domain, also called TLD server, such as .com or .org. TLD. Name Server. This server manages information for specific top-level domains, guiding the query to the authoritative server responsible for the requested domain. Authoritative Server. The final step in the process, the authoritative server provides the definitive IP address for the requested domain, completing the resolution process. Let's break down the components of a fully qualified domain name, or FQDN, using the example http://example.com. The protocol specifies how data is transmitted between the user and the server. Common protocols include HTTP, which stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol, and HTTPS, which is the secure version of HTTP. A subdomain is a part of the domain hierarchy, often used to organize or categorize content within a domain. For example, www is the most commonly used subdomain for websites. The SLD represents the core of the domain name and typically reflects the entity or organization associated with the website. In this example, example serves as the SLD. The TLD is the final part of the domain name. Examples include .com, .edu, .org, and .gov. TLDs indicate the domain's purpose or origin and are hierarchical. The root is the highest level in the domain name system hierarchy, represented by a trailing dot at the end of the FQDN. While browsers often ignore this dot, it signifies the root zone of the DNS. The domain name is the combination of the subdomain, SLD, and TLD. This human-readable identifier directs users to a specific resource or service on the internet. The root zone is the topmost layer of every domain name. FQDN often ends with a trailing dot, but browsers usually ignore it. Let's recap the key points about Amazon Route 53 and the domain name system. Amazon Route 53 is a scalable and cloud-based DNS service designed to map human-friendly domain names to machine-readable IP addresses. DNS, the backbone of the internet, enables seamless communication by translating URLs, like www.example.com, into their corresponding IP addresses. The essential components of DNS include Domain Registrar, organizations like Amazon Route 53 and GoDaddy that handle domain name reservations. DNS. Records. These are mappings between domain names and IP addresses. Common examples are A records, CNAME records, and NS records. Zone File. A file that contains DNS records for a specific domain. Name servers. Critical for DNS functionality, they translate domain names into IP addresses. Types of name servers include recursive, root, TLD, and authoritative servers. Domain names are structured hierarchically, with TLDs, such as .com or .org, representing the top level. SLDs, like Amazon and Amazon.com, serving as the second level. Finally, FQDNs, or fully qualified domain names, such as www.example.com, represent the complete domain hierarchy, including an optional root zone.